What's up everyone, Arctic here, bringing you guys a brand new Gears of War Judgment overview video. Today I'm going to be talking about the removal of the Locusts from traditional multiplayer game types. And if you're hearing this for the first time, I'm very sorry to be the one to break the news for you. But you know, Epic talked about it, I believe last week sometime. It's when all that news hit, and it just added some fuel to the fire. So the first question I want to ask you guys is this an important change to you? The Locust removal, is it important? And then with that, why? So in the comment section, again, is this an important change to you and why? So I'm going to answer this question for you guys, and this is, you know, I kind of joked about it on Twitter. This is like my general feeling about the game, or this particular change in particular. I don't really care, to be honest with you. I just don't really care about the Locust being removed from multiplayer. And the reason is because for me it doesn't change gameplay. Like, I'm not going to be wall bouncing any faster, or my shots aren't going to be any better, and people are not going to be harder to hit or anything like that for me, if everyone is called on call. It doesn't matter. Alright? For me personally, I look at gameplay and game mechanics as a thing that, okay, is this change going to affect this? If so, how? Cosmetics stuff, just, it doesn't really matter. It's just a skin to me. Now, with that gameplay consistencies, there's a very interesting podcast from Epic, actually, with Jim Brown, who's their lead level designer. And he's kind of talking about the Locust removal. Raxilla's asking him questions. And I don't know if he meant to say this, because, you know, Epic always, when uniform voice and the character models are the same, the character models are the same, the character models are the same, right? But he basically says that basically removing the Locust will streamline everything. You know, basically the whole discussion about hitboxes and visibility and stuff like that is kind of out of, I guess not out of question, but not as apparent now without the Locust. I don't know if he was paraphrasing what the community says or if he was actually confirming it. Again, link is down in the description, and you guys can check that out. And the reason this is a big issue for me personally is because for the longest time, again, they've said that the hitboxes are all the same. They continue to say that. And for all those people that choose the female characters and Cantus and all that stuff to, you know, supposedly get that character advantage, they basically said, yeah, we're going to streamline everything to make every aspect of it a little bit more consistent. But, you know, there's still the whole female character model thing, as opposed to some of the Locusts. So I don't really like that aspect of it. And for me, it just kind of adds to that whole thing of, well, when I get in Cog v Cog, all I'm going to use is the female characters, since I know that the hitboxes aren't the same. And, you know, there was a lot of talk about that back when Gears 3 first launched, you know, the first couple months. But that kind of bothered me just a little bit, got under my skin just a little bit. So that's the only thing on gameplay consistencies and game mechanics and all that stuff that maybe I could be a little bit upset about that. I also don't have any type of personal attachment to the characters for the Locust. My favorite character is Dom. I chose the Grenadier a lot, and in Gears 3 I chose Miner. And so, you know, I just don't really care. My favorite character is Dom. Now, with OverRun, this is the gameplay I have showing. You still get the option to choose the Locust. Now, a lot of you guys on my channel particularly probably don't really give two shits about OverRun. And despite how good I'm telling you guys it is really is a legit game type. I just don't think that a lot of you guys are going to be interested in it. And that's just based off of the audience that I have on my channel. So with the whole notion of being able to choose your Locust and OverRun, I think that to me it's kind of a better picture. It paints a better picture of basically what the Locust can do. You know, you have different abilities, it's more robust, you have a better selection. The only thing I think they could probably do is, for all the Locusts that they had in Gears of War 3, basically, other than, I guess, like the Theron Guard and Theron Elite or whatever it was, who used the Torque Bow, which I guess that could be a separate class, is that in like the Grenadier slot, I think they should have more than just the Grenadier. So like maybe you could swap that out with the Grenadier Elite, or you know, with a sniper or the drone or whatever for them in particular. So that's just what I think they could do to kind of make up for it a little bit. But all in all, I mean, there's just way more Locusts available there and that you get to play with and have fun with. This gameplay also had one that I'd never seen before. I think it's called the Rager. And we didn't get to play test that particular character. So that's actually a new character that I've never seen. He has the breach shot, and looks like he has some type of rage ability where he goes God mode and just melee shit like the Berserker or something. Maybe like a mini Berserker. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call him. So yeah, that's basically how I feel about the OverRun Locusts. You get more selection there, kind of makes up for it, whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. The next one I'm actually going to do is about the competitive esports scene for Gears of War Judgment. So till the next time, guys, I will catch you later. Peace.